Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I am very happy you are here today because today we have a very special story. A story about a boy with a big imagination. A boy who wanted to change the world with his ideas. This is the long, simple, and powerful story of Steve Jobs. So sit down, relax, and listen carefully. This story will help you learn English, and it will also inspire you to follow your dreams. Steve Jobs was born in California in 1955. He was adopted by a loving family. His parents were not rich, but they supported him in everything he did. As a little boy, Steve loved to explore. He liked opening radios, TVs, and old machines. He always wanted to know how things worked. One day, when he was only 12, Steve needed computer parts for a project. So he did something crazy and brave for a 12-year-old. He called the founder of HP, Bill Hewlett, on the phone. And Bill Hewlett answered. He listened to Steve, liked him, and gave him the computer parts he needed. He also gave Steve his first real job. From that moment, Steve believed, if I ask, maybe something amazing can happen. When Steve grew up, he met a brilliant friend, Steve Wozniak. They were very different. Wozniak loved building things. Steve loved ideas and design. Together, they were the perfect team. They started a company inside a small garage. It was hot, messy, and full of wires, boxes, and tools. But the garage felt magical. It was the place where dreams were born. One day, they built a small computer. It looked simple, but it was powerful. People loved the idea of a computer for everyone. Their company was called Apple. And little by little, Apple became bigger and bigger. But life was not perfect. Steve had strong ideas. He wanted everything to be beautiful, simple, and perfect. Not everybody agreed. There were problems inside Apple. Arguments, stress, bad decisions. And then something shocking happened. Steve was fired from Apple, the company he helped create. He felt broken, lost, and sad. But this part of his life was not the end. It was a new beginning. Steve started a new company called Next. The computers were amazing, but too expensive. Still, Steve did not stop. During this time, he also bought a small animation studio called Pixar. At first, it was small and unknown, but Steve believed in it. Years later, Pixar made a movie that changed animation forever. The movie was Toy Story. Suddenly, Pixar became a giant, and Steve Jobs became a winner again. Apple started to have problems without Steve. The company was losing money and ideas. So Apple asked Steve to return. Steve came back stronger, smarter, and more creative. And then the revolution began. He created the iMac, then the iPod, then the iPhone, then the iPad. Each idea was simple but powerful. Millions of people around the world loved Apple again. Steve Jobs changed technology, design, music, movies, and communication. He changed how we take photos, how we listen to music, how we talk to each other, and how we live. Steve taught us something important. You can fail and still rise again. You can start small and still change the world. You can be different and still be a leader. He showed us that ideas matter, creativity matters, passion matters, and that one person can make a big difference. Thank you so much for watching this long English story. I hope you learned new words, practiced your listening, and felt inspired to follow your dreams. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs inspiration today. Remember, your ideas are powerful, your dreams are important, and your future is in your hands. See you in the next video. Goodbye.